In this video, we are going to learn how to configure PHP with MySQL. That means how can we make a connection between our PHP program and our MySQL, means with any database. Okay, so let's see. So I'll just type here PHP, oops, PHP, and I'll just write here configuring PHP with MySQL. Okay, so today we will be learning how to establish our connection, means connection with MySQL database through our PHP program. Okay, so first what I will do is I will create one variable called server name. Server name, inside which I will be storing on which server my MySQL is running. So in our case, it is localhost. Okay, so I'll just say localhost. On localhost, our MySQL is running. Then the second variable would be the username. Username is root. In all our cases, the username is root. Then dollar password, means I'm talking all these, means the username for our MySQL is root. By default, it is root. Password will be different for everyone, and the server name is also same, that is localhost. So I'll just say dollar password, and in my case I have set the password as root, so I will simply say IOOT colon, and then I will just say dollar database name. Okay, database name. Okay, which is empty for now. Okay, I'm not specifying any database name for now. Okay, so what I will do is I will make use of the function mysqli underscore connect. Okay, now this function is an inbuilt function in PHP which is used to connect to our database. So basically it will take 4 parameters. The first is the server name. What is the server name? So I will simply say dollar server name because I have stored them inside the variable. You can even directly pass the value as well, but to make it simpler, I have made use of variables. Then the second parameter that it takes is username. Okay, so I'll just pass username. The third one is password, and the fourth one is the database name. Okay, database name. That's all. Okay, we'll store this entire function inside a variable called dollar underscore con. Okay, so I'm storing this entire function in the con. Now I will just say if con, if dollar con, that means what it indicates is, means if this function is successfully executed and the connection is successfully established, then I can say echo connection has been successfully established. Okay, so means I'm storing the result of this entire function inside this variable, and I'm simply saying if dollar $con, that means if this function is successfully executed and connection is successfully established, then I can simply say connection has been successfully established. Else we can say echo connection hasn't, sorry, has not been established. Okay, I'll just say here. Okay, but now the thing is I haven't used any database name with which database I want to make the connection. So what we will do is in my previous video I said while installing MySQL we get some random databases. Okay, some default databases, 3 to 4 databases. So what I will do is I will go to my command line client, MySQL command line client. I'll just open this. I'll just enter my password, and here I will just zoom it a bit, and I will just say show databases. Okay, So these are some default databases that have been downloaded while installing MySQL. So I will just use information underscore schema, a random, because now I just want to establish a connection. I don't want to insert data or retrieve data or anything. Okay. So I'll just say information underscore schema. Okay, for now a random database name. Okay, now what we will do, we will go to our browser and we will run this program. So I'll just go to I'll just go to Chrome. Now see, I haven't created any new database. That's because we haven't learned much about databases. Okay, so that's why I'm using the default database name. We'll just run this localhost slash programming slash first dot php. Okay. Okay, so why it is saying this? Because I haven't started Apache and MySQL server. So I will just start these both servers. Okay. Now in this case, even you have to start the MySQL server. Up till now, we were only using Apache server, but now we are even using databases. So for that, even we have to start Apache. So I'll just start, I have to start MySQL. So I will just turn on both the servers. So as you can see, my both these servers have started. Okay, so I will just go to my browser and I'll just reload this. Okay, so as you can see, it is giving me a warning, access denied. Now this is where conflict is taking place. Now we already have downloaded XAMPP and even MySQL was downloaded along with XAMPP. And this time we even downloaded XAMPP. And now we downloaded MySQL externally as well. So what is happening is both of them are getting conflict. Okay, because in one while installing XAMPP, we did not set any password for MySQL. But now when we just installed MySQL externally, we set the password as root. So this is where conflict is taking place. So it is advisable to only keep one MySQL in your system. Either you can use XAMPP or you can delete XAMPP and you can use MySQL. Okay, but since we need Apache server as well, it is advisable to delete MySQL. So you can delete MySQL that we downloaded in the last video. Okay, and we can just come here and just leave it blank. Okay, because you might remember that while installing XAMPP, MySQL was downloaded and at that time we did not set any password. So we will just keep it blank. And now I will run this. Now I will just run this and let's see what happens. Now it says connection has been successfully established. Now this is very important, okay, because we have two MySQL in our system. So it is advisable to delete the one which we downloaded externally. Okay, keep XAMPP in your system, it will work. I just showed you so that you can understand how to download MySQL. That's all. But now, for now, you can delete that and we will just use the XAMPP. Okay, so while installing XAMPP, we did not set any password for MySQL. So that's why I kept it blank and the username is root. So now connection has been successfully established. Okay, so this is just a very basic video on how you can establish a connection between PHP and MySQL. This is a function. Of course, there are tons of more functions that we are going to see as we move further and further. But just for now, understand this function MySQLi underscore connect is used to connect PHP to MySQL. And it takes four parameters. First, the server name, username, password, and database name. Okay, I just used a default database. Okay, so you can just delete the MySQL which we installed in the previous video and we will just deal with the XAMPP in our next videos. Okay, so this is all for today's video. Thank you.